Gosh, did you try this?
I haven't. I'm going right there next.
Oh, it's so good. Listen, how many times have we just walked out the door and gone, oh my gosh, what did I eat for breakfast? I didn't even eat breakfast. That's how you get your vitamins. Hi, Mark.
Hi, Nancy.
Nice to
How are
see
you? I haven't worked with you in ages.
Oh, I'm very excited to see you. Can I tell you, Mark, this is what I use like all the time. I'm a foodie, I'm a cook, and this is kind of a set that I would use all the time to cook and prep. This is from Prepology. This is our QVC brand, right? And this is a printed, this is a 4-piece set. Cutting board that is so cute, and it is a knife set. You're getting 2 knives, a sharpener, and a cutting board. If you are a cook or a foodie or a chef, you need this in your life.
Exactly right.
Let's go through choices. All right, so here is the picnic plaid, and I feel like these are the knife sizes that I would use, Mark, all the time.
Absolutely.
Right? Picnic plaid, so pretty. And then we also have it in lemon, which is the yellow. Oh, so fun. This is reminding me of Italy. I don't have knives that look as pretty as this. That's so pretty. And then we also have floral. And that is it. All right, first day at this low sale price, and the price will go away at the end of the day, only order of the year. Mark Gill, you are a foodie, you are an influencer, you are a chef. All right, talk to me about these.
Well, what a cool set from Prepology, our house brand, our proprietary brand. Let's start off with the cutting board. It's double-sided, printed on one side, flat on the other, with a moat. So you can use that side for meats, that side for veggies. And let's be honest, the 2 most important tools in any kitchen are clean hands and a good knife. And that's what you've got here is a good knife, right? That's what we're talking about. Whether or not you are the professional chef or the at-home cook that's just looking for that first set to get started with, these knives are going to be perfect for you. So let's take a tour through them, shall we?
Yes.
So first things first, this is our Santoku knife. Now Santoku means, and I'm just going to try and get that angle right there. There it is. All those little divots down the side means that that knife is going to help you release that food. So when we're working with something like, say, cheese, instead of it sticking to the knife,
it just melts
it just falls off, which I absolutely love. So
That's
let's
a
put
sharp
that up there.
knife. Yeah.
Absolutely, for sure. Now you've also got a little bit of a curve on that knife. You see that? The reason for that is that's going to make it easy.
It's kind of like those Asian Santoku knives,
Exactly.
right? That's the cut. That's the knives that I use all the time.
Oh, this is the most popular size, and that Santoku is such a great way to be able to get those foods and stuff to slide off the knife quick. And then that little rock gives you that nice rocking action for all your herbs. But listen, a knife is a knife is a knife, which means over time, it's eventually going to get dull. Well, what's great about this, both the chef's knife and the paring knife, which I'll show you a little bit more later.
Another one that's so useful in the kitchen.
Right,
all the
exactly.
time.
We're also going to give you that sharpener. I love this. It's included. They're not going to ask you for some more money when you order it.
Can I do a little math for you as you're showing this? Let me show you. $5.
Crazy.
$5. $5 and a cutting board, $5. That's what it is right now. I just did the math, yeah.
Now this is tungsten steel, which means it's harder than stainless steel. That's what's going to sharpen that knife. Now this works on a suction cup. All you do is put it on the counter and give it a little bit of a pull over that, like with the lever. Now watch this. That's got such a good seal on the countertop.
You're
I'm actually
moving my
the table,
yeah.
exactly. And all you're going to do is run that through just like that. And the reason you want to do that is you want to make sure that you've got that perfectly sharp blade no matter what it is you're doing, preparing that simple Sunday dinner, or if you want to showboat a pineapple, shall we do it? We'll do it.
Oh my gosh!
Then that is the kind of knife that you absolutely need
Our
to
cameraman
have.
like started laughing over there. It's almost like one of those commercials. Let me tell you, I can't believe that this value is unbelievable. I also know as like a, you know, I'm not a professional chef at all, but I do love food. If you have a dull knife, that's how it gets a little dangerous. You need a sharp knife. That's why you have to keep sharpening, right?
Exactly.
It's so great that you're getting the sharpest of knives with the sharpener that's able to cut tomatoes, which is one of the hardest things to cut.
Right, exactly. And we did it without even touching the tomato. That's how sharp that knife is. This is perfect for all of your cutting needs. And I'm going to show you this one. This is one of my favorites. I'm going to take the skin off of that pepper. Now, if you've got a knife that doesn't have a sharp edge on it, right, you might as well just use the back of it or a spoon. That's about how well it's going to cut those peppers. But because we can keep that blade perfectly sharp, it drops through the tough skin of that pepper like it's not even there. And I love the fact that I can switch jobs from that simple spice right to getting that core out of the avocado. And remember, that knife, when it comes time to sharpen.
That was, by the way, a really good tip. That's how you get that little seed out.
And like we said, you've got that sharpener.
Can I use that sharpener for other knives too, Mark?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
Any
great.
stainless steel knife, that sharpener is going to work with those tungsten blades. And that's what's going to keep that knife so sharp that you're going to find yourself.
Tungsten blades. I've read about that.
Exactly. Turning grapes into contact lenses. And I love the fact that it's all those great Prepology colors.
I'm like looking at your chef knife skills. Honestly, if you are a foodie or a cook or you just eat, hello, who eats? You're going to have to prep. And you're going to have to need something like this. Maybe it's your, exactly, like college student, and maybe it's your first house. This is a great gift. Each item, because you're getting 4 pieces, is $5. So let me show you and do the math on this. How many times do you need a paring knife? Look how cute this is. Here is picnic plaid. Over 200 sold, I believe. Oh, 500 left in that plaid. Let me show you. You're also going to get a $5 Santoku knife. You're also going to get a $5 tungsten blade sharpener and this board, the cutting board. All right, so 500 left in picnic plaid. Very popular in the lemon yellow. Mark Gill, this reminds me of a trip to Amalfi Coast. I mean, how pretty is this? I can't believe not only are they pretty, useful, functional, but they also are the sharpest knives, as you saw. They're so sharp. And then you're going to keep them sharpening because you're going to get that sharpener as well. The final choice is your floral. All 4 pieces, $666 gets this home. All right, Mark. Keep showing me. I love this.
You're also going to get that paring knife.
Cut that pineapple one more time. It was so fun.
I need a second one then. We'll try it at the end. The paring knife is great for all of those close little jobs, for your little garnishes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Here's a great way to dice your next onion. Just follow the...
You're giving us a tip right here.
Oh, absolutely.
I never knew how to cut an onion all the time.
Instead of that thing where you do that, just follow those petals all the way around. And then when you decide to cut in, it's already going to be diced for you.
I love that too.
And remember, you're getting that sharpener. So when it comes time to make sure that that blade is nice and sharp, just feed it right through those tungsten steel. And then you can go ahead and you can use that for all of your great setups, even right down to making that little brooch, that little jewelry brooch.
I'm getting scared because this is a sharp knife. Okay, so we got 3 choices. We got picnic plaid, yellow, which is the lemon, and then we also have floral. Over 300 ordered. It comes out to $5 each. Mark's going to stay with us. And he's going to be bringing this later.